My name is Carlston Harris. I'm from Carlston, Guyana, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro for the RFT and of a song fights team. I was prepared 3 months for this fight, and I don't think this fight would go the distance. I going for the knockout or the submission.
What a tough customer, originally from Guyana, now fighting out of Rio de Janeiro. And man, you talk about one of the most durable fighters that I've seen, a guy that I've seen up and down the road, fighting here in Brazil and fighting everywhere. Very, very talented. He's sitting at 10-3 right now. 4 of those wins were finishes. He's coming off 2 big wins. Wellington Vicente, he had the arm triangle choke, the submission, round 1, and then a 3-round unanimous decision, his most recent fight against Wellington Turman. Harris, man, a very extremely confident guy, soft-spoken, but he's ready to do battle.
Yeah, he's an aggressive striker. He uses angles really well, and gets the angles, uses that range, capitalizes on it.
Carlston Harris looking to go 3 wins in a row and looking for a successful debut with the Brave Combat Federation, the hottest promotion on the planet. So you take a look at that tail of the tape. 29 for Harris, 25 for Vieira.
Hey everybody, my name is Thiago Vieira, the Monster. I am a fighter from Sao Paulo. My MMA team is 011. I trained hard for this fight for many months and I feel ready. I am ready to fight in any category. I want to knock out my opponent and I will do everything I can to do so.
And here he is, it's Thiago Monstro Vieira, a man that was undefeated until last September at Brave 1 when he took the TKO loss to Gajimusi Gajeev. I know he went back to the drawing board, very devastated that he took that first loss, but for some fighters, that first loss can be the best thing that happens to you, and realize your mistakes, get better from it. Yeah, I think it was a good thing for him.
Absolutely, losses definitely do something to a fighter. It makes you kind of look at yourself in the mirror and see what things you can improve on, more so than a win can.
Vieira does have the full package, and he is all about ending fights. In his 8 wins, all have been by finishes, 7 TKO and KOs, and then 1 submission, and he usually does it in round number 1 or early in round number 2. So expect him to come out of the gate, put a stamp on this fight, and get back to his winning ways. Harris isn't going to make it easy, but Vieira is an animal.
Yeah, he's definitely going to want to go in there and get that win back.
Thiago Vieira, one of the hottest prospects in the world today at 170. An absolute killer. We talked before about the weigh-in, and the weigh-in had a ton of emotion in it. These guys were in each other's faces. Vieira especially, man, you could tell he was just amped up and ready, and I don't even know if it was anything personal other than he's just ready to get back and fight again.
Yeah, anytime you lose, you're just itching to get back in there and just erase the memory of that loss.
And let's go to Carlos Kramer for the official introductions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This will be in the welterweight division, 3 5-minute rounds. And let me introduce our first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, he is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 10 wins and 3 losses. He stands 1.84 centimeters tall and weighs in at a ready 77 kilograms. Fighting out of Team RFT, out of Rio de Janeiro, by way of Guyana. Give it up for Carlston Harris! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 8 wins and 1 loss. He stands 1.87 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 90 kilograms. Fighting out of San Paulo, Brazil, and 011 MMA, give it up for Thiago Monstro Vieira! Your referee, João Soares.
And now it is João Soares, your referee for this battle in the welterweight division. Carlston Harris taking on Thiago Vieira. 3 5-minute rounds, and here we go, Frankie. Big-time co-main event. In the blue is Vieira, in the black is Harris.
Harris looking for going for the takedown right away.
Wow, look at the aggression by Carlston Harris. Not letting Vieira get any sort of groove going, not letting him employ that offense that he's so good at. Harris doing a great job of smothering.
Vieira looking to use the cage to get up here.
Harris, though, tenacious. You know, Vieira kind of has a little bit of an entourage. This guy is the real deal. Has a lot of hype behind him, and Carlston Harris kind of just looking to play spoiler right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's better when no one's expecting you to do anything.
Exactly. Harris pushing Vieira up against the fence. Had a chance to call both these men's fights, and Harris, you know, very, very humble, very, very down to earth. Both men speak great English, which makes things a little bit easier in the hotel, getting to know these guys. And there we go, Harris using that power.
Right back down, using that body lock. Now away from the fence. Vieira won't be able to use that fence to get up so quickly. But see inside mount. See, Harris has to hold him. If he lets him go, he's going to get up. So there he goes, the half guard. Now he can get to work a little bit.
But you see the power and the athleticism of Vieira as he just kind of scoots out of the way, and both men still young.
Doing a good job keeping him at bay, creating that frame, pushing his head down, looking to get up here. Again, right back to the fence.
Scooting back to the fence. He wants to bring this thing to the feet. He has some devastating striking if he can really get it going, does Vieira, but Harris is really no slouch either on the stand-up.
You know, the fence is a tool you can use. Either you can use it for you, or you could use it for you if you're the offensive guy or the defensive guy. So you got to use that tool wisely. Again, he's using that body lock, and it's very nice, dragging him down.
Yeah, Vieira really doesn't have an answer for it. The power of Harris right now and that body lock has been instrumental. And Harris, I mean, I think great strategy against a guy like Vieira.
Get that hip inside. He's got to just
against a guy that's so explosive as a striker. I mean, getting in his face, getting in his grill, and putting him on the ground is the best thing you could do.
Absolutely, because then it'll wear him down as the fight goes on as well and take some pop out of his striking. He needs to lose, trapping that arm there. Trap that arm, he can really let go with some left hand punches.
Carlston Harris, originally from Guyana, now training in Rio de Janeiro. Keep forgetting that my R's are H's here.
That's right.
There was a time when I was saying Royce Gracie and Renzo Gracie.
Yeah.
I was that guy many moons ago.
I think a lot of people were. They're doing a good job getting up, but he can't shake him completely, because Harris is doing a good job of not letting go of that 10-finger lock.
The power, the core strength here by Carlston Harris just to keep a guy like Vieira neutralized. Quite impressive.
This is definitely a great strategy for him, though, to wear Vieira down and take away that striking explosiveness that he has.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot of striking, period, just in general, by either fighter. It's just been a struggle right now. And people don't understand, when you're in the clinch, how
taxing.
much,
it's
oh my gosh,
taxing.
The energy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's taxing because when you separate, you got to be able to throw punches, and all that lactic acid is your arm and your shoulders, and it's tough. It wears on you. If you're not used to doing it in the gym, it's very hard to do in a fight.
Now Vieira separating and finally able to let off a few strikes. But you can see the deep breaths by Vieira right now. His mouth's open. He's definitely taking in a little bit of air.
Let's see what Harris does. He's going to look for another takedown.
Charging forward, misses with the left and the right, Carlston Harris. And here we go,
Harris
setting it up.
Backing him up, right to the takedown.
Nice body shot, setting that up, and then
right to the clinch again.
He's so good with that.
Once he locks his hands, it's a wrap. Vieira's going to have to, the rest of this fight, try to stay in the center of the cage and not let Harris back him up to the fence.
And that's the end of round number 1. And
not much striking, but definitely a lot of dominance by Harris.
Absolutely. I think he definitely cinched that round without a doubt. Just the aggression, bringing him down to the ground a number of times. That body lock, instrumental. That's the end of round number 1. We got more to come here for Brave 3. Welcome back to Brave in Curitiba, Brazil. And it was much of the same here. It was just a lot of body locks, a lot of dominance by Carlston Harris, doing his best to neutralize the destructive striking of Thiago Vieira.
I'd imagine Vieira's team is telling him, stay in the center. Don't let Harris back him up to the cage. As soon as he backs up to the cage, he's being susceptible for the takedown.
Now, you've been in that position going against some really proficient strikers. I mean, getting in the face, not allowing them to get a groove going is very important.
Yeah, you want to close the gap. You want to, make it a telephone booth fight in a way.
Carlston Harris doesn't look too worn out right now. It seems like his conditioning is doing well for him. It looked like Thiago Vieira, though, was sucking a little bit of air there, trying to get out from underneath that body lock. And round number 2 is underway.
The guy on bottom is usually working harder than the guy on top, that's for sure.
Ooh, and a nice jab by Carlston Harris. Kick to the body by Harris.
There you go. Harris
got his timing down.
Pops now.
Carlston Harris starting to get his striking now, but remember, Vieira is one of those one-punch knockout type of guys.
But that could have been the strategy. Go out there, tire him out first round, and let the hands go in the second.
Take a little spring out of there, take a little power out of the punches.
Again, though, he seems to keep finding himself with his back to the fence.
Nice combination. Here comes Harris.
Harris throwing bombs now.
Oh, and he hit him to the body. That could be it. Carlston Harris pounded him out. Vieira's going to have to move. That's a stoppage.
Wow, that was impressive. He had the perfect strategy for this fight. Tired him out first round. Second round, put him away with punches.
He did it, ladies and gentlemen. Carlston Harris beats Monstro tonight in Curitiba. And I'll say it, shocking a lot of people. A lot of folks had Vieira winning this fight, but it was Harris. Harris made it happen. And he looked right over to you, and you gave him the sign of approval, Frankie.
Hey, nothing to not like about that.
Look at that combination, man. He was on top of him, and Vieira just wasn't moving enough, and Suarez steps in and stops it. What a win by Carlston Harris. That makes it 3 in a row for him, and a win over Vieira is opening a lot of eyes.
I tell you, Carlston Harris showed a lot in that fight, showed great takedowns, good top control, and then good strike in the finish.
As we wait for our official decision. What a win there by Carlston Mozambique Harris here at Brave number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get an official winner. We'll go up to Carlos Kramer with our official decision.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a fight that was. We have a TKO due to strikes at 1 minute and 4 seconds of the very second round. Give it up for your winner out of the blue corner, Carlston Mozambique Harris.
All right, I'm standing by with Mozambique, Carlston Harris. Congratulations on the win. I think a lot of people counted you out of this fight. They thought Vieira was going to beat you, but I think you upset a lot of people on their bets. Congratulations on the win.
Cyrus, first of all, I want to thank God in the first place, you know, and you know, I tell you, I would have gone for the kill, man. You know, that's why I come here for finish, man. You know, I tell a lot of guys that they don't believe in me, but I come tonight for the kill, man, and I get the victory. Eu quero agradecer a Deus primeiramente. Eu falei que eu ia nocautear se for pro chão e eu ia finalizar. E eu cumpri o que eu disse hoje. Curitiba! Galera de Curitiba!
Well, Carlston, you made a big impression here at Brave Combat Federation. How does it feel to get that win under the Brave banner?
Well, it's feel great for me. For me, it's a huge opportunity to be fighting in Brave, man. You know, next month I want another fight, man. Yeah, I'm ready to go again, man. You're Brave.
Well, there it is, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Mozambique, Carlston Harris. We got more to come from Curitiba. This is Brave 3.